The museum, I'm glad we went. I'm kind of with you. Not a museum guy. I appreciate it, but it's hard to stand and read, and it's hard for me to take myself back there. That's why I really like going to sites. So, like, going to the temples and be like, oh, shit. Seeing how actually old they were, like, holding it up with. They were holding the T-shaped structures up with, like, pieces of wood. Like, this is so old, it's gonna fucking fall down right now.
Yeah.
Just being able to just, like, consume myself in there, I find more valuable. The audio tour was cool. I like to listen to stuff.
Yeah.
But the museum was awesome to see those artifacts, but it's just hard for me to like transport myself back, especially for something that old, 2,000 years, when I'm like surrounded in like a fancy museum with a bunch of stuff I have to read. Well, it's just a different experience. I like an all-inclusive experience.
For sure.
It was cool though.
One of the interesting facts I did learn from being at that site from that audio tour was that they backfilled that. Backfilled Göbekli Tepe is deliberately. Like, they cleaned it and then deliberately filled it up. So that's why it's so well preserved. They don't know why, but...
Yeah, and they said that they found a lot of strictly animal bones there, which made them believe, they don't know for sure, of course it's so long ago, there's no writings of it, but they assumed that they were celebrating there. It's like they're having like a little bonfire and like worshiping something.
Tons of it's like consumed, is what they said.
It didn't really seem to find like human remains, so it wasn't like a grave site. So it's just like
No grave.
teams, that mystery of how they're, it's almost just like process of elimination, just like detective work. I'm like, cool, this is what we found, this is what we do now, so this is probably what they did. Like, it's all assumptions, but it was kind of cool listening to how they got to that.
Or the image of the bird lifting the head being the first, proclamation essentially of a sky burial, I thought was really interesting.